Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Attingham Park. The sun is quite high in the sky, considering it's 7 o'clock in the morning, but there we go. We are down at the shop, and the reason for that is... No, this is not something I bought for us. This is a contract. We are going to... That was the wrong menu. We are going to do a cultivating contract. There were harvesting jobs, but I said... Cultivating with some big kit, we don't do this very often, so I think this is a nice job to do. And cultivating is quite easy money as well. So we've got to go to field 21 up here. That's actually not as bad a drive as I was expecting. I thought it was going to be through twisty, windy roads. Not going to be as bad. So after this, what we're going to be doing is getting our hay baled up. I have already I have windrowed it already, so the job now is just to actually get it all collected so that we can then start with the moving of it, and we can start... Oh, come on van. And then we can also start using it. The sheep are actually doing pretty good. I'm thinking we should invest in more sheep, but I'm not sure how that's going to go. Like I said last time, there's things that we should spend some money on to try and reduce our daily cost. One of them being the lease machines, another one of course being the loan. But yeah, all of those things are going to cost money, so maybe we won't be buying sheep just yet. Anyway, I am rambling. I'm going to get over to the field. It's not going to be too bad a drive, but I'm going to get over there and I'll see you when we're there. It turns out that you can't get here by coming from that direction. You can't get here by coming from the north. So that was a bit of a stupid mistake on my part. Anyway, we're going to get this field done, and I am going to be using GPS because we have it available, and this tractor is the kind of tractor that we would use this on. I suppose I could freehand it, but at the same time, why should I? Look at that for working with. That is impressive, I have to say. So, let's start ourselves off. We are going to be putting headlamps onto this, but not just yet. I want to get him set up a little bit first. Okay. So we need to do Alt-C, Control-S, and what was our direction? 270, okay. Auto width, and 270. There we go. That is us. Ready to go, and we are away. Nice. So yeah, this job is going to take a little bit of time. It's not going to be super duper quick, but there's a reason why we've got such a massive cultivator to do this job. In fact, we've got GPS, why not put cruise control in? Is there anything bigger than this? Let's have a quick look, cultivator wise. So cultivators, that's what we've got here, I think. Yep, that is 14.3. Oh, there is a 15.7. Wow. So that's the biggest. Disc harrows could be something bigger. 14.5, 17.9, 17.9. Wow, 17.9 is absolutely massive. And I haven't checked the sale items today. Okay. Can't really afford that. It would be nice, but we can't afford it. So, yeah, we've got to get this field done. I'm not going to time-lapse the entire job because it is going to be a long job. Not too long, but you know what I mean. We'll put the time up to times... leave it at times 6. And yeah, let's crack on with getting this field sorted.
Should've known that it was obvious. Should've read between the lines. Caught the eyes of the audience. Played your game where the rules do not apply. Now I see when it's out in the light, and I'm leaving your love behind. Now I see that you're out of my life. I don't need you. Every day we had another fight. I was far too blind to realize that our love had got out of control. Should've known I was better off alone. Now I see you when it's out in the light, and I'm leaving your love behind. Now I see that you're out of my life. I don't need you.
The message has just popped up and this field is now complete. So we're not going to do any more. That is plenty. So we'll just hop out. It's been good. Nice big tractor, nice big cultivator. Got this field done in pretty short time, to be honest. And now we can come here and we can collect 10,000 just for that. That was quite an easy job. And we do have, we have potatoes. Ooh. That would be a monster job, I think. 5 acres of potatoes. Field 1, let's have a look. 6, 1. This one here. Can we visit? No. We can visit the shop. Field 1 is just around the corner. Let's go and have a quick look, see how big this field is. If it's not too big. Ugh, I can't get over. I always forget this, that I'm not allowed to fly. This is an FS22 thing. I could always get over the hedge in previous series. What? I can't get through there. Let's fly then, as he won't let me up. Oh, it's not too big actually. That's a doable field. I think we might do that job. So what I'll do, there's new equipment. That can't use. That would be okay, but we don't really need it. We've got a nice little seeder at the moment. Yeah, so let's head here. We'll take this contract and hopefully it will let me do it next time. Yes, there we go. So I should now find, if I suddenly drop to the ground, turn that back off, otherwise it makes a bit of a mess. We should see... Yes, there we are. Cool. So, as you saw just then, this is the next job. We need to get the baling done. Now, the first bale is unfortunately going to be what's it called? Wet grass. But that's okay. We can live with that. Oh no, it's hay. It's hay. It's a 150 centimetre hay bale. Now, 150 I think is the right size, but it does really depend on the litres in the bale, and it seems that there's an awful lot of litres in a hay bale. 6,500. Because I want it to be that we can give it to our sheep without tipping them over every time. So they only take 12,000 litres. Do I really want to do 6.5? Maybe it should be 125 litre bales. Let's try one and see what it's like. And you'll notice I am leaving some hay on the floor. That is not part of the plan. I think this bale is also going to be 150 centimetres. And then we should find that the ones after that become 125. And I will go around and clear up all of this mess. Any bits that I leave, that I drop on the floor, I will clear them up. Bits like that. I'll grab them at the very end. So, 125 centimetres. Still a fairly big bale. 4,500. I think it's more reasonable though. For the amount of sheep that we have, that seems like a better size. In terms of litres, it does mean more bales in overall, which means we have to store them. That's a bit of a pain. And of course, we could do some big ones for the cows. So we need a mixture of sizes. We'll do a few as 125s for the sheep, because the cows take a lot of different stuff that we've got available. The sheep only take hay and whole crop silage. We don't have whole crop silage in abundance, so that means hay could become their main source of food. So we need to focus on them. Plus, if I'm remembering correctly, it's just getting filled up. Let's have a quick look. They did have a lot more hay at one point, a massive amount of hay in comparison to all the other foods, but it's now evened itself out a little bit over the winter time, and because I gave them fresh grass last time as well. But anyway, we are rocking on here, making ourselves some bales. We will have to come and pick them all up. Going to do that probably with this guy and the trailer to make things a little bit easier. And I'll use the John Deere for just moving the bales around the actual yard, because we're going to have to stack them. The auto-load trailer will drop. It will unload the bales to the floor, but it's in a bit of a random pattern. It's exactly the same as it is when it's stacked up on the trailer, and it's not always in the most optimum position. You don't have very much control over where it lands on the floor, so you do need a little bit of handling with something like the John Deere just to move it all around. So we'll have to do that afterwards. Okay. I've got to be very careful that I do not crush my own soybeans. And my own soybeans are growing very, very nicely. So I don't know how many bales we should do as 125s. And I forgot to reset the bale counter, which is really annoying. So how many have we produced so far? Let's see. This session, 10. Okay, so 8 of those our 125s. I'd say we should do 40. Maybe 30. I'm not sure how many bales we're actually going to get out of this field. Let's start with 30 as a target. Yes. So let's do this as another time lapse. I'm going to try and keep track. That, I believe, is now... So we've now got 9. Right. I'll be back in a minute. And as soon as I'm back, we will start a time lapse of getting this done.
We don't say a word, we're just looking at each other. Tears in our eyes from the words we said. Yeah, it kinda broke my heart. Loving you is not so goddamn easy as you think. I'm trying my best to hold on, but I feel myself giving. You know that we shouldn't keep it up like this. We hurt each other's feelings on and on. I don't wanna change who you are. The things you say is always one step too far. But I know that I've played my part. I'm hurting you as well. I guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. I guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. We pick up the pieces and start again. Don't give up, we're holding on. For what it's worth, I'll try to change. We can't fix our broken hearts. Loving me is not so goddamn easy as I think. You try your best to hold up, but I see you giving in. You know that we shouldn't keep it up like this. We hurt each other's feelings on and on. I don't wanna change who you are. The things you say is always one step too far. But I know that I've played my part. I'm hurting you as well. I guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. I guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. I don't wanna change who you are. The things you say is always one step too far. But I know that I've played my part. I'm hurting you as well. Guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. I guess that we should say we're sorry. Say we're sorry. Say we're sorry.
This should be the 30th bale now, because we should have produced 32. There we go. So that means we've got 30 small bales and 2 medium. I think we're going to keep going for a little bit longer. We're not going to be able to get to 40, but I might see how long it takes to get to 30. Excuse me. I might see how long it takes to get to 35. It will take much longer if I keep doing that. That's really clumsy, because that means I miss pieces like that. Yeah, so we'll see about 35. And then I'll switch to 150s because they are needed for the cows. But yeah, there's a decent amount on here. Decent amount of hay. We will actually find out once we've baled it all up, because we will be given a tally. It will be added into the time-saving stock check. If we check here now, we can see we've got 30,000 litres of fresh silage, 373,000 litres of grass silage still, and currently 158,000 litres of hay, plus I've got 246,000 litres of straw. That's from that harvest job that I did off camera. So we're doing pretty well overall for animal feeding type stuff. We can probably switch over to manure as well soon. I think we'll do that once summer ends. Maybe around October sort of time we'll invest in a straw blower and start putting straw into the cows. Oh, they'll like that, I think. That'll keep them warm for winter. So, as you can see, we're doing pretty well still. I think we could do 40, but I think I'm going to stick with 35. I will switch up on this one. I will switch up, I think, to medium bale. Yes, so that means the next one is going to be medium once this one is done. Good. So there we go, 35. And we already have 8. We already have 2 mediums, so we need 8 to get 10. I'm going to carry on. I'm going to tidy up all of the bits I missed as well, because they're annoying me, and I'm sure they're annoying you. Yeah, so I'll see you once I've got all the bales finished. So we have here a lovely field of bales. In the end, I produced another 12 large bales, so that gives us 150s. 14 150s and 35 125s. And now I've got to get all of these collected up and stored. I'm thinking I'm going to store all of the 125s over in the sheep area, because that's who they're for, and the 150s somewhere over by the cows over there. Just don't know where yet. But anyway, I've got to move all of those, so I'll see you when they're all picked up and in the right place. I have got most of the stacking done. As you can see, just a few piles left, and I've discovered that I can lift 4 bales, and I'm really enjoying using this tractor actually. I think once we've done this, we're not going to be moving bales in the same quantity. So I think I'll take the weight off, because then we can use him for doing other stuff like moving trailers, like a real yard tractor basically. And I think that'll work really well. So I'm going to quickly grab the other bales. We don't have long left. I did actually I had to stop recording this episode even. So, because I had to stop recording, I did an editing of the first part, and that's how I know that we don't have much time left, or this episode's going to be super long. Cool, that was close. So we'll just quickly bang these in here as well. There we go. It doesn't need to be perfect. I'm quite impressed at how neat I've made it so far. That is all done with the front loader. And over at the other farm as well, the top section, where I've kept the bigger bales, that has also all been done like this. I've not done anything by hand. The only thing I did by hand was I knocked some bales over by here, so I just stacked them up again to be like this in a set of 4, and then I forked them and took them. So I actually, even when I made a mess, I still kind of unconsciously decided to challenge myself. But this is always the same thing with Dagwin. Whenever I watch him and he's doing bale loading, he always says that it's much easier when he's doing it on a time lapse. And I think that's very true. So let's quickly just grab this bale here. I think the sheep will take all of them. What? Yeah, there's only a small amount left. I think they'll take it all. So we'll drop it in. Should be able to just drop it straight over the fence without crashing, if possible. Come on. We're almost there. There we go. They've taken it all. And how are they doing? So, the cows looking very, very healthy. They've got plenty of everything for now. And the sheep, well, yeah, they've got a lot of that. Protein silage, they need a bit more, but that's over there in the trailer, so we're good with that. And that is going to be us for today. Thank you very, very much for watching, everyone, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.